Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Turner Crypto, and today we back with a I want to say an interesting video. Today I'm gonna be doing my first ever top 10 um comic books that could be possibly coming to VV. I think one or two of these may actually be on VV as we speak. But before we get into this video, please go ahead and smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, also turn the notification bells on, so you can get all this great information when it comes to you. That's why you're not late. This way you already have a little hands up on everybody who don't understand what's going on, and everybody that's, just not even wanting to do it. Put in that effort, you know what I'm saying? But I'm here to put that effort in for you guys. Alright, but without further ado, let's get into this video. I kinda messed up. I bet. So this information here that I'm bringing to you is from Fortress of Solitude, and basically this is the staff writing, and it's basically going to be of the top 10 comic books, highest selling ever in the world, I'm assuming. So, okay, so valuable comic books, yes. These colorful illustrated superhero books could be worth a fortune. Some of them are worth a fortune. When you see some of these prices, you're going to be like, wow. So, like, for example, with no more than 100 comics, 100 copies left in the world, a near mint copy of Action Comics #1, which is the first comic book to feature Superman, is selling for 3.2 million. Guys, could you imagine if we ever get any type of Action Comic #1s or Action Comics anything, you know what I'm saying, coming to VV, which will come in the coming time. But I'm assuming they want to see, and whoever holds their IP want to see, like, is this even, going to be worth it, you know what I'm saying? But to redrop them, I think it'll definitely be worth it. So let's get into number 10, which is going to be Captain America Comics #1. We haven't received this book yet in VV. It was made by Jack Kirby. Yeah, this is a Marvel book. So yeah, it's made by Jack Kirby. I think he was one of, like, the original designers and pencil artists for the Marvel universe and all that good stuff. So this introduced um two legends in the Marvel Universe, Captain America and his young ally, Bucky Barnes. So we currently have Bucky Barnes and Captain America inside of VV as we speak. We have the Mighties. For those, I'll probably drop a picture in there so you guys can take a look at that. And then let's go down to number 9. So we got Action Comics #7. This released in 1938. So if you guys aren't familiar with, like, there's like different ages of the comic books. So there's like Holy Grail ages, and then you got all the way up to like the Bronze, I believe it is, something like that. I'm not really too for sure, too for certain. I definitely do some more information and research into that. But these are like the Holy Grail comics. So these are like the comics that was made that nobody even thought they would be doing anything. Kind of sort of like what crypto is now. Nobody thought it was gonna do anything, but it was going crazy. So, you know what I'm saying? The Jeffrey Siegel penciler was Joe Strutzer. I think that's how you pronounce that. And the comic was going for almost 420,000. So that's kind of crazy for a comic book that only cost maybe 12 cent only for 1938, but that was a long hold. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of sort of the same thing when you holding these VV comics and these VV collectibles. You know what I'm saying? Always do your own research and always buy what you like. You know what I'm saying? Just don't go in there just buying everything. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people just go in there blindly and don't even, take a chance to recalculate what they're doing. I know we all do it sometimes, most of us. So, but now let's get into number 8. So now we got Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man. And we have the Amazing Spider-Man. I don't know if these two books actually coincide with each other or if they even have anything to do with each other, but we do have the Amazing Spider-Man, and the writer of this book actually was Stan Lee. So that's pretty cool. And this book came out in 1962. So this is still like the Golden Grill, like those early stage of comic books. The final 1960 issue, Amazing Fantasy 15, issues the introduction of the popular superhero Spider-Man. So this will be Peter Parker. You know what I'm saying? The first Spider-Man. And I don't know if you guys actually seen that Spider-Man movie, man, but it's pretty cool. I ain't gonna front, it's lacking a few things, but it's definitely a fun movie to see. It's definitely a good movie to see. Go ahead and go see that. I see it's breaking records right now, so that's pretty dope. I think this whole setup for the MCU right now is going to be looking pretty cool. I think Fantastic Four is going to be coming up soon, soon, soon. Then you're gonna have like the Daredevil. He gonna be popping up in those movies. So we're gonna have a bunch of new characters coming out. You know what I'm saying? Outside of the old Avengers superheroes that we had before. Even the young Avengers, we might see some of those. Some of them inside the new up and coming MCU. Like even with the Eternals and stuff like that. So yeah, it's getting interesting. So now you got All American Comics 16, which came out 1940. The penciler, the writer was Bill Finger, and penciler was Martin Nodell. See, I had to do some research on these All American comics and like what's the other one called? The Action Comics. See, I need to do some research on those. I don't really know too much about them. I really don't even know too much about Marvel Comics. I really just started getting into collectibles. So, anybody got some information, please leave it down below, and please educate your boy. Let him know what he don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm always down to hear information. If you know any information, any type of up and coming projects that you think is interesting that you want your boy to take a look at, maybe do a video on, please drop those down below also. But yeah, so we're gonna go into number 6, Batman number 1. I haven't seen any Batman comics yet, but we do have the Batman NFTs, and we have Catwoman NFTs, and we have Joker NFTs. So right now on the Veve app, Todd 100 is going crazy because I don't know what's the big pizzazz about, you know what I'm saying, Todd number 100 or whatever it is, but we got like the whole black and white Batman series on there. Yeah, Veve got a lot of collectibles, you know what I'm saying, so that's definitely a lot. Then you got like number 5, which is the Detective Comics number 1, which came out in 1937. It was written by Eric Stoner, and it's penciled by him also. And this comic is also up to like almost 600,000. So that's kind of crazy. And Detective Comic is the comic title through which Batman was introduced. The cover date of Detective Comics number 1 is March 37. And this comic, I'm sure this comic 10 cent. Look at that. That's crazy. The price value on that jumped crazy. So this is actually one comic that we actually have on Veve right now. Number 4, which is Marvel Comics number 1, which is a golden year because it's Marvel's first comic that introduced like the whole MCU situation going on. You know what I'm saying? Where they wanted to do like characters more or less, move away from like the whole like horror suspense situation that they had going on. So this comic is almost at 600,000, and they have these on Veve right now. And I remember when I first got into Veve, I seen these going for like maybe $13, maybe 12, maybe 13 to $20. Then the next time I look back, it was maybe $50, and now they currently sitting around maybe almost 230, 300 right now for these comics. So, and I don't think they're gonna do nothing but keep going up. You know what I'm saying? This was Marvel's first actual comic. This was the introduction of the Human Torch, the Angel, the Submariner, the Mass Raider. You know what I'm saying? So this right here was definitely an interesting book. Definitely to see those prices stagger like that. So let's get into number 3, Superman number 1. Um, this is written by Jerry Siegler, and the penciler was Joe Strutter. And the complete story of the Darling exploits the one and only Superman. So I don't think this was the first issue. So this is kind of sort of like what Marvel's Marvel's number 1 would be to whatever the introduction of the Superman will be for this one, because Marvel number 1 is basically just the story of the Human Torch and what happened with him. And then we got Detectives Comics starting this issue, The Amazing Unique Adventures of the Batman. So this may be the introduction of the Batman right here. Yes, feature the first appearance of Batman, May 1939. Today is considered one of the most valuable comics of all. Okay, so shoot, if we get some of these coming, guys, already know what's going on. It's going to the moon. Let's go into the moon. And now let's get into number one. You already guys already knew what that's gonna be. The introduction of the one and only Superman. I ain't gonna front. This one right here, 3 million is out of control. Superman, champion of the oppressed. Action Comics number one needs no introduction. It features the first appearance of Superman. Even if you have a bad copy of Action Comics number one, it's still worth really good money. That means it's dope. That means if you can get your hands on one of these copies, if your grandparents have one of these comics, you know what I'm saying? Shoot, man, try to get down to some yard sales, see if anybody's selling comics that's, you know what I'm saying, from like World War II ages, or if you could find anybody from those ages or stuff like that. If they got like yard sales, they selling their homes. If they got any type of valuables, man, if they got comics, collectible cards, a lot of stuff could be worth a lot of money nowadays, man. So let's don't be throwing stuff away. You know what I'm saying? Just take a look and see what's going on. And outside of that, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Yeah, yeah. Have a good day.